Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon. But right now we are doing the monthly reading for Virgo season, which runs from August 23rd to September 22nd here in 2019. It changes a little bit every year. And so let's just see what kind of energies we're going to get for that. This is an August reading, so be sure to leave me a comment so you can be in the drawing for your free reading. And I wanted to remind you to always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising, because your sun sign's the core of you. It's how you feel inside. It's how you're going to view the world. And your rising sign is how you interact with the world. It's your personality. It's how the world is going to view you. And your moon sign is how you feel and react and respond to what's going on around you. This is a big month for you. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, I just love watching your journey. Okay, so you have responsibility, which is self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment, but it's here in the sacral chakra. This is the seat of your self-confidence. It's how you are, it's how you are feeling about yourself. So now it's time to start taking responsibility. But what are you taking? You're taking it for love. So this is the kindness, the benevolence, the sharing, the receiving. It's the loyalty with the dog, right? And so for you, Scorpio, this is about reminding you this month. It's in your 11th house of groups and group activities. And so this isn't that one-on-one maybe partnership, but this is about understanding that what you give out into the world is what is reflected back to you. So when you start taking responsibility for how you treat other people, the way you give to them is how you're going to receive back from them. It becomes a mirror. So what do you want to receive? That's what you're going to be giving. So focus on that a little bit. Let's see what else we have coming on. I do want to remind you this Virgo season, we are going to be setting goals with practical plans that you can manifest. You have the energy is being supported by the universe to really manifest for the next 4 to 5 months. You know, that a lot of clearing has been done, a lot of karmic energy has been removed, and now is your opportunity to create. The universe has created, and now it is your turn. That's what we call co-creation, right? So let's just see what the key to the situation is for you this month. You have several cards. I'm going to take all 3 of them for your key. Yes, I think. Okay, yes. So you have 3. That's interesting. And we'll get to that in a minute. I don't usually show them in the upright. Get started. But apparently, Spirit does what Spirit wants to do. And I'm just here for the ride. So the overall energy is receiving inspiration from above and using it to make a plan. It's very practical. The Queen of Keys is very practical. We have had this kind of energy show up for all the signs so far that I've done. I think it's because we're in Virgo season. It's definitely about making practical plans. So what is the key to the situation? Well, you have diversity. Diversity means there's choices. There's choices and decisions to be made. A little research is necessary, but we have the divine physician, which is about healing. And look, he's healing in a group. And this has really got a lot to do with what's going on for you with the sun shining in your 11th house of groups and group activities, and also finding balance. And so I do think that you have choices about what kinds of people you want to hang out with. Who allows you to feel balanced? Where do you feel divinely guided and healed in that situation? So it might be an opportunity to look at who you hang out with and make some choices about that, so that you're in a group that is in your best interest, that are also focusing on, you know, the kinds of things that you want to focus on. If you hang around with people who are still vibrating at a lower vibrational level, it's hard for you to raise yours. And so seek out the kinds of people that you want to be. And I don't mean be authentically you, and seek out people who are authentically like you, is what I'm saying. So if you find that sometimes that your friends are, some of them are just, maybe they're too gossipy, or they talk too negatively, or they put themselves down, and you're trying really hard to not put yourself down, maybe limiting your contact with them will be beneficial to you at this very tender time. It's like, see how protected that little seedling needs to be? It's very small. So choosing people that are nourishing and not depleting your energy is going to be key to helping you feel the love for them and for yourself. You know, this sense of loyalty and love and kindness. So you want to be very protective of your energy right now, because you're just a little seedling, and so you need to care for yourself, and allow the divine physician to have the space to heal your heart. In the recent past, you have the Ark of the Covenant. This is about making a commitment to yourself. This could be past life commitments to yourself. There's things that were, energies, it feels very karmic and like maybe not super positive. So, although it was in the upright. So, asking St. Michael and Archangel Metatron to come in and cut the cords of negative energy to allow you to heal. Ask Jesus, Archangel Raphael, to come in and help heal your heart. Oh, and look at this. You're focusing on that healing of the heart. And that's beautiful. And this is in the area of transformation. This is where the work is being done. This is you, the king of, what do they call it here? Roses. That's a Scorpio energy. And see, he's looking at what's in his hand. He's looking at the offering of love that he wants to give. And so I feel like you're really focusing on where you're taking this and where you're going. And okay, so up in the air, but it came out in the reverse, which is good. I feel like you're getting grounded and you know what it is that you're doing. You're going to be making decisions in the future moving forward. Things are going to feel a lot more clear to you. You're going to understand where you're going. Okay, so in the past, this is winter, and usually I think of this as a time frame, but I honestly feel like things were kind of frozen in place. There was that withdrawing into yourself to do the healing, to do the work, to work your way through it, and I feel like a thaw is on the way. And in the future, okay, this is again, remember to select people that reflect back to you the kind of person you want to be. So the energy you put out is what you're going to get back. If you're putting out the kindness, if you're putting out the loyalty, if you're putting out the high vibrational friendship vibes, those are the kind of people you're going to attract into your life. If you are worried, if you think everybody's out to get you, if you're acting reserved because you're afraid of being hurt, those are the people you're going to attract into your life, the people that are also feeling that way. So if you want to have this unconditional love, like a dog gives its people, then you are going to want to unconditionally love others. And right now we're talking about groups. It's kind of like you need to learn how to be like that in friendship areas before you can start worrying about the intimate relationships. So if you are busy out there trying to find that person that's just for you, right now, you have been working, not we, but I'm not Scorpio, but Scorpio this year has been working on forgiveness, and then self-acceptance, and then unconditional self-love. You've been working your steps here. And now this is a part where now you start to collect the people in your life who love and accept you for who you are and allow you to love and accept them for who they are. Now it's group activities. And I really believe that before too long, The energies are going to continue to move forward. And I think after we get through that eclipse in Cancer on Christmas Day, I think you're going to start maybe next year being able to really start focusing on intimate partnerships. But right now, it's group work. Right now, that's where you're at. And so Pisces would be your 5th house of fun and romance. So that it might be March before things start really popping for you in the intimate department. So right now, focus on friends, focus on having fun, focus on, being accepting of other people and allowing people to be accepting of you. This has been such beautiful work here. And so in the past, I think you were like, I'm waiting for the inspiration to hit, or inspiration hit and it shook things up. This bolt of lightning maybe started the thaw. Maybe the bolt of lightning broke the covenant of I'm not worthy that you made in the past. Now it's allowing you to start to understand you really are worthy of love, but you get what you give. So if you're giving protective energy out, people are going to reflect back to you the protective energy. But if you're giving out the unconditional love like a dog does, think about how you react and respond when a dog comes running up to you with its tail wagging and it hardly even knows you. And then think about how you react when a dog comes up to you and snarls at you. So which dog do you want to hang out with? So how you interact with people is how people are going to interact with you. You have the light of the world. Spirit is knocking at the door. Open the door and let them in. Allow the healing to come in. Be sure to ask for the angels and guides to come and help you heal your heart. Your inner light is shining. You are finding your way. This is beautiful, Scorpio. It really is. And then, I love this. So the outcome card was in the reverse, and that is excellent because this particular card, when it's in the upright, it's you looking at all the darkness and the drudgery in your world. But when it's in the reverse, it means you've turned around and you've noticed that there's a light shining out there and that it's beautiful out there and you're willing to go out there. So open the door, let Spirit in, allow the healing to happen. Understand that what you do, what energy that you put out to the world, that's what's reflected back to you. And be very protective of yourself and your energy during this very fragile, tender time of healing. Avoid the negative energy. You might have to turn off the TV. You might have to, maybe their favorite hangout is not where you need to go for a little bit. Just find the time and the space, make the time and the space for yourself until you're stronger. I'm not saying give up all your friends. I'm saying maybe step back a little from them. And you have opportunity. There is an opportunity being offered right now. There really is. Everything is lined up for it. So take advantage of it, but be protective of yourself. It's really important that you are self-protecting right now. Not self-protecting your emotions, not being guarded and not letting people in, but being making sure that you're nurturing, that you're giving the right nutrients, the right amount of light, the right amount of water. It's the tender nurturing. It's not the lock it up and you don't protect a plant by sticking it, in the corner and hiding it away from the daylight. That doesn't help it. That doesn't help it to grow. It needs proper nutrients. It needs the right conditions. So providing the right conditions for growth is what is your job right now. And look at this. Heal the past. Heal the past. Heal the past. Happiness is at hand. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, my hands are shaking. I'm so excited for you. It says time to replenish the rain. It's the right nutrients. You've got the sun, you've got the rain. Protect yourself. Oh my gosh, and follow your passion. That's 3 out of 4 times that's shown up so far today. So follow your passion. Happiness is coming. You've been doing the work, and it's beautiful. I love what I'm seeing here so much. Really, really love it. All right, let's get a little bit more guidance on the action part of this, but this feels so good. I just have all this sense of hope going on in me. You have Pig. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. That is the sacral chakra. That is where your self-worth, self-esteem, your self-confidence is. So be very protective of your self-esteem. If you're around negative, just avoid the negative people. Avoid the negative people. Avoid the negative situations. Avoid the negative conversations. You know, find people who speak positively. You find situations that make you feel stronger. Nurture yourself. And you have trust in the support of the universe. Open the door. Trust in the support of the universe. And also lead as a peaceful warrior. This is avoiding the conflict. This is avoiding the conflict, but standing your ground. And so just moving like a shark, just keeps on moving, right? If a situation isn't working, just keep on moving. Be willing to walk away from a situation that's not benefiting you at this very fragile moment of your growth, right? When you transplant seedlings, that they're very fragile right then. That's what I feel like. You've been, in the greenhouse, and now we're putting you outside, so make sure you're protected from frost. That's what I feel like. All right, so you have Jade. Take action, right? In the groups. You get out there and practice. Practice being open. Practice being unconditional in your support of other people, so that's what's reflected back to you. And it says awaken your empathy, right? So if you want people, what you put out is what you're going to get back. So practicing your empathy and feeling into other people's situation, and withdrawing from negative situations. Be protective of yourself. This is really exciting. All right, Scorpio, be sure to leave me a comment. It does count. I don't know if I said that. And you guys have a great month. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what happens next. So go practice.